Hello, everyone. Welcome. We are covering the ECF Blitz Grand Prix today.
Indeed.
And lots of strong players in there. I'm going to share my screen. This is new for us in that when we've done our commentaries, normally Matthew's been driving, and today I am driving, so we will see. We will see how that all works. Okay, so yes, that is showing on the screen, so that's good. We have in the tournament Atomrod in the lead, not in the lead, in top rated spots. Harry Grieve, lots of names we're familiar with. David Walker, Checkmate a lot. Wheezy 6 is Louise Head. I don't know who Real Baggy is, FM Real Baggy. Killer Move, and It's Coming Home, I know, are juniors. Look at
Indeed.
Lad and Whimsical Jam, I think, are juniors as well. And I do believe we are live on
Indeed.
Game Changer as well. So it is all working.
Fantastic. Well done, Natasha.
Yeah. Let's see the games. So why don't we start with Harry Grieve and David Walker. Okay, so what do you think of this one, Matthew? Looks like Harry's playing fairly quiet opening to start with.
Indeed. I've got to get used to this. Just not having any of the controls or any of the. It's really. It's
completely different, isn't it?
It is actually completely different. Yeah, it's quite relaxing in a way, though. It's, so yeah, is it a Tory opening from Harry? He plays a lot of these, sort of quiet opening systems. Maybe I'm not quite sure what he does in classical chess, but certainly in Blitz chess, he plays a lot of this stuff. Obviously, you do often play different openings in Blitz to your mainline stuff. Wow, David Walker.
Going for it, though.
Indeed, just yeah. In principle, this can't be very good. I would have thought that a move like C4 would not be bad for White here. Just try and open the center, and I think that's probably why David played C4 there, just to. But it's a little bit. It's one of those things where it's great having played those moves, but it's just a little bit hard to think what you're going to do at a certain moment. I think again E4 from White here is quite reasonable. Knight F3 to D4 is very, very solid. I think the only thing is you have to watch out after Knight F3. You have to watch out for G4, which might be a little annoying.
He's gone F4.
F4
Hi,
is
Wilsonia. If I don't know if you see the messages, Matthew Wilsonia is saying, "Hope you're feeling better."
Oh, thank you very much. Now let's have a look. Let me see if I can see the messages.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on Twitch.
Messages on Twitch.
And it also comes through on the restream, so you can see it on there.
Yeah, no, I didn't actually see those messages. I'm afraid that's a little bit sad. Thank you, Wilson. Yeah, I'm a lot better now. Actually, it was just feeling a bit rough the last few weeks, but now feeling a lot better there. Maybe I should go to the Twitch actually and have a look at some of the. At least I can see what the messages are. That's maybe quite handy.
Yes.
Let me just. I'll just have a little. Just try.
Okay. And I'm going to just switch games while we do that, and let's see how Keith is doing. Oh, it looks like Keith's finished already. I think Keith has already won his game. It looks like he's finished already. I think Keith has already won his game. You'll need to mute your Twitch tab.
Yes, I've muted now, so it's otherwise there was a beautiful little echo there. But great.
All right, should we check in on Louise?
Absolutely.
So Wheezy 6 against Killer Move. So Louise is black in this game. White is doubling rooks on the d file. and attacking this knight on f4.
Just getting set up a little bit. Just bear with me for one moment. Just mute that site as well. So just with a bit of luck, gets it up there. Great. Okay, fantastic. Then I'm set up. I'm going to go full screen, and then we can concentrate on the chess.
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is quite nice for killer move. In actual fact, yeah. The one thing is obviously that knight on f4. If you had it on c4, you'd have an absolute dream position there. But on f4, it's not stopping. Going to stop white from going c5, black from going c5 to c4. So black does have some counterplay there.
Black's knight isn't that excitingly placed, is it?
No, I mean, I'm wondering though. I mean, if you go c4, I might be able to do stuff like, okay, ooh, this is risky. This is risky. Oh, I wondered whether, yeah, whether. I don't know. It's a tricky position, but this is maybe not.
Hi, Dakota.
Maybe not bad. This one, just picking up the b pawn. That's actually a very clever idea there. That looks a little bit too risky, but rook b5, h4. Oh, yeah, that bishop on g5.
Oh, that bishop has no squares.
Indeed. Oh, f6. No. You should have. I think you should have just gone c4 or something, or try to get c4, a4 in or something. But it was probably not very good. So the killer move is really a strong player, of course. Sorry, it's in these first round you play people who are pretty close to your rating, don't you? And
yeah, you do.
This is yeah, okay. So it can happen just for the first one, but great little game by killer move.
Yeah.
Frankie
GM. We'll have a look at. So yeah, Frankie GM is playing Chess Monkey Durban.
Okay.
And so Frankie GM is black, Chess Monkey Durban is white here.
So yeah, quite decent position here for black, really. That bishop on g5, a bit of a mixed blessing. It covers d8, but it could easily just end up being completely cut off, really. Yeah, d5, again, trying to make use of that. I mean, I'd be tempted to whip out c5, actually, and just...
would you block it all up? And
yeah, knight b5, queen d7. It's just because because that bishop on g5 is attacking the d file. I'm a little bit...
You could go queen c5, couldn't you? And
this is quite nice, though. I mean, you can go knight e3, yeah, knight c4, queen f2... Takes, or maybe you're just winning material by force, actually. Possible. Not clear. I mean, we'll go queen. We can go queen c3 here. Actually, that's probably the best.
These players have played before. It's 5.5 Frankie GM to 1.5 Chess Monkey Durban so far.
Oh, BC. Oh dear, rook c3. That was. Oh dear, I think that was a bad pre-move or something.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna see if we can find Atomrod. Here's Atomrod. Is he playing? Yes, Atomrod's playing. Okay, and so Atomrod is playing another familiar name to us, Demian 7777.
This is looking quite.
Oh, look
good
at it! Look, this is very convincing.
Yeah. I mean, we normally jinx, don't we? But I don't think we're jinxing here at all. This is
no. Okay, should we check in on Harry Grieve? Harry Grieve playing It's Coming Home.
Okay, quite a complex
strong junior player.
So yeah, I mean, black a piece up, but obviously. Rook on a8 is hanging. Only question is whether, I mean, when you take on a8, I do have also bishop takes, bishop a6 simply. So I'd expect you can just go bishop b2 here, actually, which doesn't look too complicated. Bishop a8, bishop takes a1, and after queen a1, I go bishop a6. Okay, bishop g4. Also possible. But can't I just go queen takes g4 here, actually?
So queen takes g4, knight takes g4.
Bishop d8, and then rook d8, b takes c3.
Oh, we lost piece doing that, yeah.
I mean, yeah. So this is not. But let's have a look. But yeah, no, this is very bad. Queen c1. Now you're just. I mean, to be honest, rook c8 was also very strong. I mean, just They're just a piece up.
So, yeah.
It's a little bit. I don't really understand what's happening here, unless I'm missing lots and lots of stuff.
Well, we're jinxing them. That's what's happening here.
It's yeah, missing stuff is
jinxing both players.
With the day I've had today, it's all possible. But
oh no.
Yeah. But yeah, Queen B8 is. I mean, this is very, very good for black. I mean, nominally white's got okay material, but the two bishops are very nice, and it's going to be hard for white to get.
I like having the two pieces rather than the rook. Anyway, usually.
You're not controversial in that opinion.
Yeah.
So, but it's coming home is actually Harry's got to watch out here because he's giving away pawns and
yes, and those now we've got 3 or at least 2 connected pass.
Yeah, but it's the time I'm worried about. It's the time. He's not really. He's just not really getting. I think he's struggling to get his just to get going here. So bishop e8 quickly. You need to do it.
Because the time limit is 3 + 0. In some of the events we look at, it's a 3 + 2 with an increment, but this one is no increment.
Yeah, and no.
So this time can be very important.
Indeed, and no berserking. Can you imagine?
No berserking allowed.
No berserking allowed. I don't understand this sort of.
Yeah.
I think I would have gone g5 there.
Is this how come you're not in the Grand Prix at the moment?
Yeah, I might do it right at the end, maybe. But just if I can't berserk, they last a long time. The games, then So
yes.
I do have to
Harry
say,
has now only 15 seconds.
Yeah, no, but this is completely
delivered checkmate.
This has gone all wrong. This has gone really wrong. He had to play rook. I don't know. Yeah, it's all gone wrong. He's not going to make it now.
No.
So it's a good resistance from its coming home. Didn't give anything away, and Harry just didn't find his rhythm. I think that was the thing. He didn't. He just had a great position, but just didn't quite find his ability to play some moves quickly. So
because we've seen Harry play before, and he's extremely good blitz player.
He's very good blitz player. No, so I mean that rating has got 25-67. It's a good blitz rating. But I mean he might. It's always possible to mess these things up, with white. So, but rook a6, yeah. But I mean, the time situation is just so bad that you're just not going to make it.
Yeah, 2 seconds left for Harry.
Yeah.
It's going home. He's going to have a long think here.
Yeah, you just. Oh, dear me, that's not a good one. But yeah, okay. Still. I wouldn't have. Careful.
Yeah,
Harry can make moves.
Harry could get a draw. No. Can he?
Well. Oh no!
Oh no!
Prix was knight h5. Yeah. No.
Unlucky.
Yeah, unlucky. But I mean, it just goes to show. I mean, just how fast some of these players can play. And Moonmaker was another one where one of the.
Oh yes, we'll have to check on
one of the juniors. That's Dennis Dupuis, and I mean he's an enormous rapidity at the end. And well, it just makes everything so random. And against people like that, even if I've got a 10-second advantage or 15-second advantage, I'm probably second favourite for winning on time.
Hi, Shivant.
Hey, hello, Shivant.
And Decoder, I'm very well. I'm fine. And you're okay, are you, Matthew? You had been ill, but I think you're.
No, I'm fine. Yeah, I had I sort of took a week's holiday, which didn't turn out to be quite as holiday as I thought. But I feel a lot better. I've had my first jab as well.
Ah, yes.
Was a bit ill for a while, but with that, but good as well. So. Yes, funny. I'm actually I'm virtually never ill. I can't remember the last time I've had a sick day at work. Must be 7 or 8 years ago or something. But just the last few weeks, just been a little bit peaky.
Yeah.
It's
well, the weather should be improving, and
there is lovely sun, isn't there, at the moment? I've been for a few nice walks, and it feels feels like you're alive again, really. So. Atomrod doing a pretty good job of putting this one away, I think. Rook f2 now will pick up the f6 pawn and or the knight. Oh, actually, that's rather cunning. Knight d2.
Knight d2, blockading.
Completely forgotten
Oh,
to go there. I guess we should go rook f5 then, but why it's just going to go f7, f8. So, actually, that's kind of gone a bit wrong. That has gone a bit wrong.
So black looks like black's got good chances to hold the draw here.
Yeah, but Keith was.
Not black, white.
Yeah, no, this is okay. Yeah, but this is completely drawn now. And I'm just going to go. If you go rook d6, I just go knight b3, and then knight d4. What?
Now white has offered a draw, and black has declined it.
Yeah, what on earth is rook e1 actually? Why would you play rook e1? And rook b. Oh no! Oh my goodness!
He was going for the knight c4 check trick. Oh, he's got the knight c4 check trick, but does it help?
Ah, come on! No, it doesn't. It doesn't help at all. Why would you play your rook all the way back to b1? Oh, it was active on there. Yeah, no, but Keith's not going to fall for any of this. I mean, if any, he's the one who sets those traps, not the guy who falls into them. Rook takes e4 now, and d2 is just winning. But Keith's got to watch. He should have done that. He can't do it now. He's got to watch out though, because the time is a bit worrying. If white goes knight c3 is bad. He's got to watch out here because I don't think he's going to make it. He's playing too slowly. It must be said, I think it was Nakamura who said this once, that if you've got a position with all the pawns on one side, you'd rather have the knight than the bishop. Any combination, rook and knight versus rook and bishop, even a couple of pawns down, you just, he's not going to win this on time. He's not going to win this. Oh my goodness me. It's tough playing this time control without...
Yeah, no, it is tough.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we are. Hard luck, Atomrod. That's
well done, Stanbad.
Yeah, that was well resisted.
Okay, what about? Let me find someone that's still playing.
Moonmaker.
Let's move. Moonmaker is in third place at the moment.
Oh, good lord!
He's playing white here.
Look what has happened with Moonmaker. That king has gone all the way to f6.
Gosh.
I'm sure Moonmaker would normally have been berserking, but he can't.
Extra vitamin D, yes, well, Sonia, that's a good idea. Get outside, get that sunlight.
Is Wilsonia on? Is Wilsonia chatting on Twitch?
Wilsonia's on Twitch, yes.
Ah, okay, that's there we are. Okay, that's and Decoder on Twitch as well.
Yes.
Fantastic. Yeah, no, that's it. Really does. I really do like the weather at the moment. Actually, it's a bit dull just now, but I try and go out for a little bit of a bit of exercise in the morning. And
night D. Oh no,
don't don't go there.
Trying to do all these crazy things.
It's so knight a4 would be my my kind of choice. Knight a4 or queen c1. One of those. I quite like knight a4 to c5. That feels quite decent. f4 and g4 would also be the a very sensible thing to do. Yeah,
Moonmaker's lining up all the pieces on that e file, and the king's a little bit stuck, isn't
Yeah, but he's going to go back to f8 to g8. So
yeah.
That's why playing something like you just say can I? In those positions you sort of say, can I stop the king from getting back? And if not, well, what can I do? What can I win whilst he's doing it? And I think what Moonmaker's done here, he hasn't really gained anything. Black's gone king f8 to g7, and all White's done is play the queen from b3 to f3. Where it actually stands a bit worse. So, and swapping off the queens, that's not good. I mean, black's perfectly fine now. It's but I mean, there's still it's a complicated ending because obviously there's the imbalance, the weak d pawn, the kingside pawn majority. I wouldn't have done that. I don't think.
You mean you wouldn't have taken on c4?
No, I would have tried to. If I could, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not avoidable, but I think you could play b3. But I would really have tried to avoid that because. That's
we can take this one out.
Yeah, I go rook e5 now.
Looking on e5.
Rook e5 is probably going to be a nice advantage for white, I would have thought. It's but it just goes to show, actually, you know, these endings are quite difficult to play also with little time. You know, you just you're really just you're guessing, really, you know, and well, obviously relying on intuition and all of that. Oh, d takes e5, a sharp one.
Fitzpatrick's done actually well to defend this and get the king safe.
Indeed. Oh, rook f3, that's not good. g5. Oof. g5 was very nasty there, just breaking up the pawns there. g5 still annoying.
Still possible.
Yeah, I was rather thinking you wanted to play the rook to e1 and then try and play f5, you know, and you're not very well. You've missed. Oh, g5 now is very unpleasant, actually.
Yeah, Moonmaker needs to get the king right out of the way.
Actually, g5 is going to be very unpleasant all the way because the king can't protect. Oh, okay, b4. Oh, okay. I don't like. Yeah. g5's got to come in. G5's got to come in a moment soon. But you've got b3 now, so now black hasn't quite played this right. That's going to be a little bit tricky.
Look at these pawns coming in, actually.
Yeah, rook c8 now should be, but you will have b3. Oh, but actually, if you go b3 now, I can take twice, and after rook c8, I go b2. But now you've got f5 in, so this is quite. Oh, this has got
interesting
really
angle, actually.
But Moonmaker's behind on time here. But Moonmaker is very, very fast, of course. So
black should play b3 here.
Oh, I'm not sure. No. I'm not sure.
Or
if I was black, I'd probably play a move like rook c5, to be honest, because if you don't go with king d4, I'll go d2. That is a bit risky. Because now I should take and go rook c5 now, I think. That would be quite... rook d8 is possible. But king d2 now is not so... But now I think you'll get...
the sequence going. Okay, no.
Okay. Oh, e6. I don't think you should have done that one. That was not a good idea because the king's sort of...
Moonmaker has only 7 seconds left as well.
Yeah, this is quite...
C3.
No, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. Moonmaker's now winning, I think, or not. C2. You go no. Sorry, rook f1 check now. Rook f1 check. Rook f1 check. Rook f1 check. Oh, but you're too far behind on time there. Oh my goodness me. Rook e2, rook a2, rook h2 takes. I mean, it's drawn, but now. Oh! Come on. Moonmaker, is Moonmaker going to make it?
No, time's out.
Going to make it. It's timed out there.
Yeah. Unlucky Moonmaker.
Surprising he wasn't faster there because it's normally so quick. But
yeah,
we
let's
him again.
Let's get in on Frankie GM. I actually think Stanbad and Frankie GM are they brothers or something?
Oh,
if you check out who they are, I think.
Let me have a look.
Stanbad is Stanley. I forgot. Tell me the surname.
Wait a minute. I'm just. I'm having a look, trying to see who. Yeah. Stanley Obadaksioni.
Yes, and
Hungarian.
And who is Frankie GM? Because I think it might be the brother.
We will see if your intuition is correct, Natasha.
It might be completely wrong.
You have never been wrong before.
I certainly have.
I don't see a name.
I don't see who he is, Frankie. Yeah.
No, I don't see a name at all. Well, we will consider them brothers.
Hi, Guitar Man. How are you doing?
Hey, Guitar Man.
So, how is this? So, this is David Walker as white, bringing his knight in. It looks like to either d5 or f5. That looks quite nice for the white knight.
Yeah, white's David's got a lovely position there. Ooh, you've got the full dream, really. Yeah, I mean, the only sort of black trump really is that pawn on b4, which might, turn out to be embarrassing at some stage. But this is quite tough, really. I mean, king f7. Oh dear me! Oh no!
He's close enough. I thought he might take on G6.
No,
actually.
well, Queen H2 simply first was much nicer. You know, just delay it and then play Rook E2, Rook E1. You know, H6. I suppose he's going to go H6, Queen B2. I mean, in all fairness, Queen B2's going to be huge now.
Oh, yeah.
That is that is clever. That's clever. I think
because that bishop can't defend, can it, along that diagonal?
No, I mean Rook G8 is necessary, but then Rook G8 we go Rook E7 check or Queen E5, or you know, there's countless ways of winning that. Rook E7 check now would be the most elegant. Yes, there you are. So
yeah,
excellent. Yeah, I mean, well played. That's a nice game. That was a very nice game. That's I enjoyed that.
Let's check in on Stanbad against Louise.
Okay, I'm just gonna get a jumper because I'm a little bit chilly.
Sure. Okay, so we have here white just opening up the center. Louise has castled queenside, and now white is bringing the queen round onto the king side to try and come in. I think it actually looks quite promising for white.
You've got to be a little bit careful here, but I think probably if you go something like Queen B5 here, I think that ending is probably just drawn, and otherwise I don't think that you can come in quickly enough to cause too much damage. I mean, it's a bit scary. I mean, Queen B5, I want to go Queen H1, and then if Queen E2, maybe Bishop D6. But I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think Queen H1 was the only way to try and win. You know, and then you play the King to B1, and then hope that you can, you know, somehow. But this is not going to be winning. I don't think. I can't imagine that you can really make something of this.
Decoder, nice. Decoder is back to over the board chess. Played his first over the board chess game at school on Tuesday.
Wow, lovely. Well done, Decoder. The only thing about this one is that this has got slightly awkward because you've got your king and your knight somehow that
you can't quite get your king into the action, can you?
So what are we going to do here? I mean, we're going to go B3, C4. Was that the move that I don't know whether C4 was right? Not quite sure.
Maybe it lets this knight out.
I think here now black can just wait for. I mean, you're going to go D5 takes, and then you could have a chance of going E6. It's not trivial. But I think
white has actually offered a draw, and black declined it.
Okay, black declined it.
Yeah, looks like it.
I would have gone knight F8 there. I think to go knight E6. That would have been, I think, the most clever. I think you're still in a little bit of trouble here with black, to be honest. But I mean, why did black refuse a draw? I mean, look at the time situation.
Yeah. Could have been earlier in the game.
Yeah, Bishop E3, King D8. Well, okay, but you're in a little bit of zugzwang here. Well, not really. I guess you'll just go. You're just going to. Well, I could go F5 and G6, couldn't I? You can go King E8. That trick is definitely in there, but oh, okay. A little bit. It's got a little bit scary again now.
Yeah.
King D7 maybe, or King. Oh, I'm not sure. King E7 here is going to be. Oh, okay. Oh, King E7. Oh no, King E7. This is all wrong. But 3 seconds only for Louise. I mean, I don't think. I think you just sort of keep Bishop B6, Knight F4. Yeah, you just sort of. Oh, you might get a repetition here actually.
Okay.
No, time down. It's tough that we're seeing a lot of people losing on time like this, aren't we? It's. Yeah, I think it's deceptive, you know, the 3+0, because you think you've got loads of time and you to a slow rhythm.
It's really different, isn't it, from 3+2?
Yeah.
So we're looking now at Jan Moore against E4.
What a username, E4.
I know.
How did you get hold of that one? That's he must have been there at the start.
Found a member.
Let's have a look, because when did he join Lichess? He must have joined. No. Oh yeah, 2012. 2012.
Okay.
Barely played, in actual fact. Barely played at all. He's played 42 bullet games and 42 Blitz games and 1 bullet game, but he's been a member since 2012.
10 years. Yeah.
So yeah, he had to be an early member.
What is it? 4 games a year.
He had to be an early member to get E4. I mean, that's Jan Moore. We've seen Jan Moore an awful lot, haven't we? In our competition, but this is really, oh good lord, he's
this looks nice for white now.
Not only is he a,
you could check, only you can't check. Yeah, this looks good for white.
Oh, knight f6 check. Yeah, no, this is good. This is gone. Yeah, well played. E4. So E4's doing very nicely here.
Yeah. Let's see, Dangerous Kid. Oh, against oh no,
just finished.
That didn't work.
Lost to Square Taker. Square Taker is Tom Villiers, isn't it? Square Taker.
Exactly right. Let's see if Square Taker, if he's waiting for a game. Okay, let's go down to
Harry G is on 8 points only. My goodness.
Let's try Seabuck. Seabuck is black and RD08 is white. So RD08, I'm just going by the name, could be like 12 or 13 years old. Seabuck, I know, actually is Colin Buckley, and I know him from World Junior days, where he represents Ireland at the same time as I was representing England.
Any particular reason for the name Seabuck that you know, or is he a keen sailor? Or
what I think is he's Colin Buckley, so C Buckley. So I think it's just like that.
Very nice, very nice. Oh, I wish I'd had the imagination to think of some nice. I mean, I tried to be a bit creative with my chess.com username, but actually just ended up hating it as well.
Yeah.
So.
I'm afraid I've been the least creative person on my usernames for these.
Yes,
mine is Natasha Regan, which I didn't have to think much about at all.
You haven't done your best for that.
No.
Now there's quite a some people really go full out to have some sort of online persona. Oh, bishop takes b8. That was, but I'm normally I'm GM MDS on pretty much everything.
Yeah. Let's have a look at
very well
against Chess of Poland.
Oh yes,
Chess of Poland. Do we know? I think we've commentated on Chess.
Yeah, we've come across him before in these live chess events. I think some of the English team battles he's been. I think that we got confused, didn't we? Because he was playing for the English team in a team battle against a Polish team or something. It was.
Guitarman says Tom Villiers. Fancy seeing him here.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Hack attack.
Lockhart Balad. Who is Lockhart Balad?
I'm imagining a junior player.
This is very solid play indeed, isn't it? This.
Yes, and they've played before.
Oh, you've lost a pawn now, unfortunately. Queen takes. Oh, misclick. I think. Misclick. I think that was.
Yeah. So white could have played
Queen takes c5. So it's now it's just good. Well, it's pleasant for black now. You go b5, b4. I mean, not knight b4. That's not really. I don't think that's very useful. You need to get those queenside pawns moving. b5 would be quite decent.
Then white could take on d.
Yeah, you've got to move the bishop back to f5 first, I think.
He's gone all the way back to
h7. That's possible too. Ooh, d takes c4 would be your desire, but I think a4 is going to be quite irritating there. Sometimes, unfortunately, you can't follow your desires. You've got to do something. Oh, this is not good. I'm just going to take on b5 now. Yeah, queen c4. The problem is if you go queen c4, I go knight takes c4, a4, and then knight b6, and then fork you again. That's not. Yeah, yeah. This bishop on h7 is not a good piece either. So a little bit tricky, but you've got a passed a pawn. That bishop is going to get active. Bishop e4 now would maybe be a good little thing to throw in.
Yeah, looking at that long diagonal.
Yeah, the one thing you've got to watch out for is that rook takes c8 is kind of a threat. He's going to take with a bishop, is he? Okay, that was quite clever.
Yeah.
Just keeping b7 defended and a5 defended as well. No, rook b1. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what white should be doing.
Yeah, you've got to keep defending f7 here for black.
Yeah, this is quite. No, it's never a bad
thing. It's a little bit awkward, isn't it?
Yeah, rook a6 probably would be the move that you want to play here.
Yeah.
I mean, this. Yeah. There's stuff like rook b8 then, but it's not good enough. You don't have enough control over the squares to do it. I mean, I guess white should really be trying to advance the central pawns really, or maybe play the knight round to c5. You know, because that's quite a nice square c5. You
yeah.
Well, I wonder. Okay. Oh no, that's not at all what you have to do.
We've got to be careful with this bishop.
Rook a8 now. Rook a8 is just winning. You're just going to pick up the pawn and knight c6. Oh well, knight c6. I was a bit worried you might go a4, and you know you can't take. You can't.
You could take on c8, couldn't you?
No, but then I take it, and then I just my
and
queen,
then knight
pawn queens.
E7
yeah,
check.
but my pawn queens. I go a2, a2, a1.
Clever.
So yeah, that was a little bit worrying, but anyway, it's all turned out for the best. And white is now 2 pawns up, with a lot more time. Knight c5 is quite good. Rook a6 check now. Or d5 check would have been even better, actually, but this is all good.
This is going to be good enough.
It's all good enough.
Just a little ad to say why we're streaming on Twitch today. It's we are setting up this channel. Matthew and I will be commentating, as well as a whole lot of other people, on the charity event that's coming up in June. So the Checkmate COVID event, which is in aid of the British Red Cross. And so hopefully loads of you will be playing for 24 hours or for some of that time. I noticed Chess Pats of Poland's promoted to a rook there, but it's enough. So please, yes, do join the tournament. The details are all on the ECF website, and it should be a lot of fun. This should be a lot of fun too, because Atom Rod is playing Square Taker. Atom Rod white here against Square Taker. I see from the history that actually Square Taker has the lead in their encounters, 2-1.
Indeed, but Atom Rod is looking good in this one.
Yeah,
a dangerous position for Square Taker. E6 is well, black's hoping to be able to play Queen f5 after Rook h4. That was the idea of it, which is quite a good idea actually. I mean, obviously Queen d6, you'll go Rook d8, and the bishop on d2 is hanging. So that's Queen g6 from Atom Rod.
Oh,
is that going to be dangerous though? Ooh, that's a little bit perturbing, because I can go Queen d2 now actually.
Yeah,
you're not mating.
Queen f7, King h8, and it's not checkmate.
Yeah, you're not mating. I mean, you could get a draw with Rook h5 and then potential. Yeah, I mean, you could also do something else, but I think giving that check on e2, I think you should probably take on d2 now, because yeah, before you could go Queen f5, you know, and chase the queen away, but I think now it would be sensible to do this, yeah, and just go for the draw, I think. Now, question is whether Atom Rod wants to do anything else, but I don't think so. You could have tried Rook f1 just for the sheer hell of it, but I think that would have been ill-advised. Yeah, I don't really see anything that.
Ooh,
Okay.
He's not going for the draw.
Well, king g8 now. It'll probably end up the same. Oh, actually, couldn't I have gone bishop d4? Whoa! Couldn't I just gone bishop d4 check and then rook e7? I could have gone. That's just winning. Actually, this is also going to be winning.
You can come back, can't you? Drop back to
f6.
f6.
But I think this is, this is due to Atomrod being. Oh, cheeky. This is due to Atomrod being quite a bit of time up. So I think it was driven by that.
Yeah.
Queen f6, Queen h7, King f8, Queen d3. That's not good. King e7 simply. Oh, that was really bad. I think you could maybe. Could you have tried f5 or something? Maybe that might have been. But now we go King d7.
Right, must not go Queen f5 now.
No, but now you can do it.
Now you can do it. Yeah.
And you're going to have lots of checks actually, because you're going to have sort of like, well, Rook h8 check would be decent. Queen d4 now is a really good move. Yeah. That's not a good move. Oh, that's a terrible move. Yeah. Good lord. Okay, they got unclear now again. I would go Queen b7 is coming in. Curses. Okay, that's probably the best. That's probably the best move. But square take is not going to make it now. He's going to. I think the time situation is. Yeah. I mean, knight b6 check. I think he's losing. Oh, good lord. He's probably worse on position now as well. So, queen c8 now, and it's gone there. Hard luck square taker. That was almost. But I mean, well played to Keith for. Because Keith, have the draw, but he just gambled on the time. I mean, it's important for Keith, I think, because he needs those points. He's had a couple of losses. He really needs to get back up there because we got. I mean, it's not over yet. It's 49 minutes, but it goes quickly, doesn't it? It's sort of before you know it, it's you're too far behind. So
let's check in on another of our regulators. Our regulars, even regulators. Greenbecker against Wide Spooky Spy.
So Greenbecker is a pawn down here. So yeah, somewhat worse ending. Also, yeah, bishop on that bishop. You really need a good spot for it. But this is a bit nasty. This is. You sort of wasted this time with. Probably would have been better to go a quick rook f3 to b3 and then afterwards rook c1. This is going to be quite difficult now for white. I mean, the rooks are just going to be lining up on the 7th rank. It's one of those things, sometimes hard to. You want to keep the play on the, play in the position, and so you keep the rooks on. But on the other hand, you just make it even worse for yourself. Whereas, if you just drop off the rooks and then, just try to hold for a few moves, you might have got some chances later. It's but this is quite tough, really. The one good thing is that the bishop on g3 is defending h2, so that actually. But I think we just go rook e2. We're threatening rook b1 check now, so. This is very, very difficult.
Oh, yes, this is dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah, and
I think you can do it. Rook b1.
Well, no, it's a check. So
a check, yeah.
I think king a6 would be decent. Oh, okay. Rook on king b4. Oh, rook b1 check now, and that's mate.
Okay. Well done, Wide Spooky Spy. Okay, anyone you particularly want to?
Well, I don't know. Whimsical Jammed. Have we seen Whimsical Jammed?
Let's have a look. Oh, let's.
She's leading the tournament, and Jan Moore is in 2nd place there. So, sort of the favourites having a bit of a tough time. Atomrod lost 2 in a row now. I don't think Harry's. I think where is Harry actually? Is he? He's back up there. He's on a bit of a streak there. So that's.
Okay.
But he's on 22 points on a streak. David Walker was going great guns, but he's had a bit of a rocky patch as well. So no, it's not easy. I think you know, I think that the favourites are going to have to score some big results against. So Jan Moore is playing quite interesting what he's doing, taking these double pawns on the f file. You know, on the one hand it weakens the dark squares, on the other hand that pawn on f3 does defend.
Ooh, gives away that e5 square.
I was going to say does defend the dark squares, but yeah, this is not good. I mean, queen d2. You know, black was going knight f6, trying to go to h5, but I think you had rook g2. You know, rook g4. But this is appalling.
Oh, two juniors in the lead, playing each other. Says Wild Cowrie, who is we interviewed before Theo Cowrie.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So is Jan Moore also a junior actually?
I guess so. That's what Wadi Cowrie is saying on
okay
on the chat.
Let's have a look. See what I can find is.
I don't know if either of these two players are Theo Cowrie.
So from Poland.
Okay.
So, hi, my name is Jan, or Jan rather, and I've played for England, and I'm 10. My goodness.
Oh gosh! Wow. Oh wow! Look at this fork as well. Jan Moore has forks the king and queen.
Oh, good lord! Good lord!
Oh, whimsical is Theo. Okay, so Theo is whimsical Jan.
Oh, he was doing really, really well as well, but this has gone.
He's 11 and Jan is 10. So these young players are doing so well actually in all these online events we've been.
I mean, I have to say these are quite impressive Blitz ratings. You know, 2250 and 2180
for a 10-year-old and an 11-year-old.
Indeed. So, I mean, in principle, why it's completely winning. It's just, I suppose you might have. I mean, you got the c pawn. You know, to cause a little bit of. I would have just pushed the c pawn, to be honest. Although maybe that also opens the b file. Difficult to say. But I think queen d7 check will be quite annoying there. This is maybe a bit slow. You could have gone king h1 and rook g1. You know, that was kind of what I was thinking of. This is rook f8.
Yeah.
For king f7. I think, yeah.
Do you think it's gonna?
Yeah, rook f6, queen e7 check now. So yeah, this is finished now. Queen e7 check is just wins. Yeah. Oh, queen takes f6, and there we are.
Yeah.
And I don't know, h4, h5, f4, f5, rook g3. Queen g5 also good. Queen h5 check is going to win.
Oh, and the knight goes as well. Yeah. Okay. So, well played.
Well, whimsical Jan. Oh, but he's actually. Oh no, he's probably retaken the lead again. But Harry is on a hot streak. Okay. Harry Grieve, and he's on 30 points now. So look at that.
Oh yes, look, Harry. Okay, so
no, of course, whimsical lost that one. So Harry's taken over. Of course, Jan is also on a streak as well. So, but Atomrod. 24 points. So now, the only thing I think is that if Harry's on a streak and starting to pull away, then maybe Atomrod's a bit too far behind him there. But that's I think that's the.
Now, would you take on a3?
Would I take on a3?
Harry has. Yeah.
Yeah, I would. I would have done that too. It's too nice a square on c4. It's a little bit annoying to give up your bishop pair, but I think it's also the sort of thing that you sort of think that your opponent will probably be annoyed that he's allowed it, you know, and so you know you sort of think, well, now Harry's grabbed that one. I mean, in principle, White should have decent compensation here somehow. You would have thought. I mean, queen d3 to g3 feels, you know, like a natural. Queen f3 to g3 feels quite natural. You know, if Black plays to exchange off the queen, so I get the rook into e7. So, and queen g3 feels rook d1. No, that doesn't. I don't know. I'd be thinking more of trying to get the rooks on the e file somehow, and you know, queen g3. I'm not sure. Because I'm not sure that you're really going to make a good job of getting that d5 pawn.
Yeah, that d5 pawn's under a bit of pressure, isn't it?
Yeah, but we'll go something like rook e8, for example, you know, and then you can't take on d5, and when you take on d5, you're pinned as well. I don't know, you know, it just feels it's the sort of thing that feels. I mean, we'll also have d4 at some stage, but I could take on e1 and go a5, for example, and I've you know, I've chased you away now, and you'll have to regroup on there. You really have wasted quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
Still, you know, opposite colour bishops give drawing chances there, of course. So, but
I'm going to switch back to the tournament and let's have a look at some other games. Okay.
Oh, Wintle jammed.
Wintle jam's back at the top. So let's have a look against Stanbad.
Must have won a very quick game there. Yeah, Stanbad. So Stanbad was going really well. Stanbad's dropped back a little bit, hasn't he? He was going really, really well, and Wheezy's putting in a good little run there.
Okay.
So on 20 points with is that 4 consecutive wins? Not sure.
Oh, very good. Oh, this looks dangerous, doesn't it? The fork on the
Queen b4 check, but then Queen f7 takes g7 is going to be terminal. Yeah. So bishop b5 probably.
Okay, so if the knight does take on c8, we can maybe then.
We've got Queen b4 check then. So bishop b5. Now I would, Queen b4 is kind of, and then we're going to take on b2 after.
Yeah.
So this is actually quite.
Everything's happening on this diagonal.
Indeed, but this looks. Oh, now we've got d3 check. If you've got to go rook d2 here because king e2 will allow d3 check.
And then pick up the bishop on h8.
Yes, indeed. So that's quite important to spot this one now.
So we'll see this. They move d3.
Oh, yeah, queen c2. I mean.
Okay, well, if the king comes out to f3, we can take that rook.
Yeah, but we'll go rook d2 now, and the moment. No. But you go back to e1 now, and this bishop on h8 is covering. I wonder. I hope Theo's seen this. I hope he spotted that.
We can do a shogi like d2 check here.
Yeah, if you could promote, of course, you know, because in shogi d2 would be a promotion, would win.
Then you could take on d1 in shogi.
No. Oh, bishop d7. Okay, wow. That's
this is nice play, isn't it? Because then this bishop's coming into.
I think we go f4.
B5.
We go f4 here, and bishop b5. Then we've got king f2. Maybe what you could do though is after f4, you could probably go bishop a4. Oh,
now we
d3. My goodness me, he's going to do it, isn't he? Bishop d5. He wants to go. Does he want to go king d4? I've got knight c6 check and mate.
Knight c6, bringing the knight out and checking.
Checkmate.
Checkmate.
Yeah.
Nice play. Okay, and these players have played each other now 7 times, and that takes a 3.5 all. So a good little tussle going on.
But Wintle jammed is he's pulling away again because Harry.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Harry must be playing a long game against edge chess.
Oh, should we check what's going now?
Yeah.
No, it's just finished. Actually.
Just finished. Has Harry won that?
It looks like it's still on a streak. Let's check in on Louise against. It's Wheezy against. It's Atomrod against Wheezy.
Well, that's vaguely even. So yeah, knight on d5 is a pretty good piece. Yeah, you could have. Okay, bishop f6 is not silly. Ooh, gf was probably sensible. But I can go.
Because of
king f8 maybe was more sensible. I'm not sure about that one. Just we can go. Well, we'll probably go knight c4 or knight f3 here. Yeah, f3. I think Keith was maybe a bit worried about. Yeah, knight e5 was also possible, but yeah, you've got yourself into a little bit of a mess there. I mean, if white could get in h4 to h5, then you're not even going to have f6 at all. But okay, now maybe g5. I think. Oh, h5 from Keith. Interesting. Oh, okay.
Looks like Keith has 6-0 against Wheezy in previous matches.
Okay, I'm not surprised because Wheezy's a little bit slower, you know, and Keith's quite fast.
Yeah.
And in these endings, you know, that sort of thing pays well. But this is not so bad, actually. This has worked out decently because knight f6 will win a pawn now. Knight f6 wins. Knight f6 would have won a pawn. Would have won that h5 pawn. A bit surprised that Keith put that pawn on h5, actually, I have to say. Is Louise going to play knight c4? That's possible.
He's gone knight a4.
I would have thought knight c4 would have been quite sensible. I know it's a rook
we
ending.
bring our king in now for black to f6.
Yeah, but you're good. Yeah, okay, that's probably true. Yeah, knight g4, there'll be king g5, but f4 here. It's a bit. I mean, if you go king e7, then knight g4 will happen. This knight, okay, knight c4 is still a decent move now. Oh, but rook c2 now. Oh, rook c2 was possible because knight e5 there was fe. So actually, would that have been winning? I think that would have been winning actually. But this is still going to be very good. Yeah, it's tough, and now you're quite a bit behind on time now. So yeah, it's going to be a tough one now.
All righty, let's go back.
I think rook h2 here would be sensible, just to defend the pawn.
We haven't yet seen check to lot. So it's checkmate a lot against killer move.
Oh, that's right, checkmate a lot. Peter Finn. Good rating there, 24-15 in Blitz.
Yeah. Killer move is doing well as well.
Indeed, actually, this is quite a sharp little position here. It's something happening actually. Seems to have frozen somehow. Maybe there's a bit of lag on the connection, I think, because yeah.
Okay.
Just the quality.
Also, you're saying bomb cloud opening, but I'm not quite sure which position he's referring to.
Bomb cloud. No, well, knight takes f2 here is.
Look at these knights. The little square of that. They're all lined up on the H file.
Knight takes f2 is winning here. This is also very good. Well done, checkmate a lot. Yeah. That's even stronger actually. Well, although actually I'm not sure. Knight f6 takes d5. Yeah, it's this is looking quite good here.
Okay, all these pawns are looking to queen.
Yeah, no, this is and checkmate. Very importantly, checkmate a lot is actually quite a bit ahead on time. Oh, yeah. Knight h2, very nice, very nice.
Yeah, and forking those knights actually enough.
Indeed. You can grab the pawn on c7 and then yeah.
It's a good checkmate. Alrighty. Let's see how Jan is doing against Wheezy.
So quite, yeah, not bad this. Quite nice for black, really. You know, it's those queenside pawns. White's got this e5 pawn, but you know, hard to really make something like knight a6 interesting. Not sure I would ever have dreamt of that, but I suppose that knight's coming round to e6. Actually, I think that's the idea. But
e7 maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. The only problem is that quick b7 is hanging. So
yeah.
It's a nice idea. It's a really nice idea. It's just I wonder whether you're going to be a bit slow if you have to go rook b8 and then knight. So I suppose you could go b5. Well, you certainly could go knight c7 now. That would be quite decent, I think. I think that'll be a good move. Knight c7 to e6, keep it nice and solid, and then move those pawns up. You could also just go. You could go c4 as well, actually. So knight d4, queen takes c5. That would also not have been. So. By the way, it looks like there is basically, you were asking about delay on the screen, but I think there is something like a 1 minute, a 2 minute delay, I think, on the screen. So,
2 minutes?
yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, so between 1 and 2 minutes, I think. So that's actually quite decent. And when people aren't going to be able to watch our stream and get hints for their games, I think. I mean, for most competitions, nobody bothers, but obviously for some of them, if they're more important, then we don't.
Well, I don't think it is as much as that, because I'm looking at the screen and looking at my lead chess, and it's a similar position. Like we're about 2 or 3 moves behind.
Okay, I've got clock times of 2 minutes 14 and 2 minutes 2 for what I'm seeing on Game Changer. So.
No, I've got it faster on Game Changer too. I've got 119 and 119.
Okay, yeah, actually on Twitch is just a few moves. For me on Game Changer, I'm further behind. I don't know how that works really.
I think it might be your computer.
I've just checked my connection. It should be reasonably fast, but
okay.
Never mind. Wheezy's doing a good job here, by the way, whilst we're arguing about
chatting about
how far behind we are. And actually, isn't F4 hanging now? I would have gone Queen F. Oh, Queen F4 was maybe a bit risky. Queen H3, but and now Queen G5 would be a great little move there.
She's done it.
Now we just need to think about something to do with F7. Because Rook F8 might get E6. Rook C7, you might still get E6 as well.
Okay.
Queen H5 simply. Queen takes H5 is the move. Sorry, just. Okay, E6. Well, yeah, E6. You've got to. I think you've got to do that simply. You just got to go E6. And now Queen H5. Queen H5 is possible, defending F7, but I'm very nervous about it. I don't know. I've no idea really. There might be something. A move like Queen G3 maybe, or something. Queen D5 that defends.
Similar idea.
Queen G3 is going to be strong, I think, because you're going to have Knight F5 or something. I think Queen G3 is unpleasant. Although Queen G3, you could go. Okay, Queen E6. This is Queen G3. Queen G3 would have hit C7 and G7.
Yes, I see.
But both sides, of course, very short of time now.
Yeah, it's going to be on time, isn't it?
D2. Yam's very fast. So, and I'm not sure. I don't think that Louise's
got to make sure she doesn't get checkmated, so it's harder to play fast.
Yeah, this is decent way of doing it. Though. It's a decent way of doing it. You've got Queen D4 check at some stage, and then you have Rook C1. Okay, King H6.
All done.
King H6.
Wins.
Okay. Sorry, I'm lagging quite badly. It looks like.
Okay. So Harry is now in the lead and is playing Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog. And so Harry's black in this game. And Kermit is, what's this, some kind of C3 Sicilian, I guess.
Yeah, looks like. Isn't Kermit just a piece down?
Yes. Kermit.
And now a rook down, in actual fact.
Okay, well, we'll switch games.
So, and what's the tournament situation looking like then? That's
it's Harry's in the lead.
Harry's going for it, isn't he?
And then there's a few players, right? So Whimsical Jam on 35, Jam Moore on 34, and Atomrod also 34.
Okay.
So let's check in on Whimsical Jam against Chess Monkey Durban. So white has castled long in this game, and black castled short. We've got opposite sides castling, and now pawns are coming forward.
Quite interesting. This one, I think white will be quite happy. Whimsical Jam's going to move that rook's pawn all the way up to h6. And actually, Chess Monkey doing exactly the same. Alpha 0. Got a lot to answer for. Oh, Queen C7 is a bit risky. It gives us Knight F6 check ideas, which I think I might just do. I might want to do right away.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, no, but it's less powerful now because you could have used Knight F6 to. Yeah, you could have used it to open up the king side, whereas now you're sort of a bit blocked here. Oh, I would maybe have just taken with a knight actually and gone bishop d6, but it's going to be a little bit hard now to break through. Bishop d6 is possible.
Yeah, I was thinking bishop d6 and then maybe bishop e7.
And maybe, forgive me if my comments are a few moves behind the position. I think I'm lagging quite a bit.
Yeah, what I've done in the past, I sometimes follow just on, directly.
Yeah, that's probably a good one, isn't it?
Then you don't want me to switch games very often.
It's I'm not too bad. It's just that it's like my screen's getting refreshed every 5 or 10 seconds. That's what's happening. So then all of a sudden stuff has happened. But exchange up, not bad. But black's not doing too badly. You know, the king's quite safe. Long term, of course, the king's horrific in the ending, but for now, safe enough, and some chances to create some play. So you know, for a blitz game, it's decent. Oh, CB. That's risky. We get this bishop.
What would you have done? You'd have done A, B, would you?
Yeah, just to try and because I'm a little bit nervous about this one. But whether, well, I mean, Queen E5 allows Queen C3, so there's nothing there. Rook C8 is quite reasonable. I think I maybe play Bishop G5 with White here, just to. Okay, that's clever. Knight C4. There's
he's going for the back rank mate. Very clever.
Back ranker, very good. And now we
play Queen,
yeah, Queen E5. Very well played, Whimsical Jam. Excellent.
Then this should be enough to win.
Yeah, now I would play Bishop G5 and just get my bishop back to C1. That's what I would be looking for, I think.
Okay, this threatens 8.
Yeah, it could be a bit careful. So I put the queen back on. Well, either Queen D4 would be the most sensible, I think. Here, just the Queen C1 also very sensible because you might have Queen C8 check and Rook E8 ideas after. But yeah, just Bishop G5 now. That's what I want to do. Just be safe. But this is very good too. It's very good too. But yeah, that's. Oh no! Oh, Whimsical jammed. Oh, with more time and everything, and fell for the trick there. Oh, Whimsical jam.
Unlucky.
Yeah, just you know, bring the bishop back into play, you know, and dear me.
Right. So now Keith is making a comeback too. Let's see Keith against Square Taker. So Square Taker is white, otherwise known as Tom Villiers or Hack Attack, and Keith is black, Atomrod. So
yeah, nice position. Oh, good lord, that was terrible.
Keith is very happy to get into his his favorite type of endgame.
Square Taker just blundered there, so Keith's got more time and more pawns. So
more time, more pawns, and his favorite type of endgame. All right, looking good. We'll leave it there. Looking good for Keith.
Oh, that's strange what Keith's doing there. I think would have played it a bit more slowly, maybe. But this looks very, very good.
Yeah, indeed. He's going to blockade that pawn, isn't he? With king on to d5. And
yeah, no, it's just I would have maybe. I think playing b4 sort of you know, swap off pawns and all that, but no, this is just very good.
Okay, 3
now. Getting in c5, it's all finished. So yeah, c5 now. Just okay, rook c3. Good enough.
Yeah. Okay, that's going to be good.
Well played, Keith.
Yeah. Well done, Keith. Okay, and we will see. Have we seen It's Coming Home? It's Coming Home's not.
44, Harry. It's funny, isn't it? Harry and Keith are, you know, leading the overall Grand Prix, and they always come out. They're always coming out. Oh, actually, can we just have a quick look at the Harry against Checkmate a lot?
Oh, okay. Yes. that was Harry against
Just just to take a quick look, then we can go back to that one. It's just that this is this has been played in some computer in some super final games between Leela and Stockfish. So quite topical. Just
well, yes, perhaps they are following that. So
you never
Harry
know.
Glee against Peter Finn. You're not convinced they're following the T set?
No, we've moved now. We've moved now, I think, from there now. But it's quite interesting. I mean, the queen comes back to G7. White's sacked 2 pawns, but it's quite tough for for black to get free here, and that one's risky. I think maybe knight F4 will be quite good, or D takes C6 and knight F4 is quite good as well, I think. Obviously B5 is hanging, and I think I would now maybe take on E6 and go bishop C3, or maybe even take on E6 and play E5. E5 could be I mean, there's a lot of different moves here. I think E5 now feels quite dangerous.
That pin along the long diagonal looks
annoying. Not quite clear though, because I mean E5 you could just take and then play castle's queenside, and you're going to get in queen F7.
Kingside, you mean?
Kingside rather, and play queen F7, and then all of a sudden you're free. It's quite complicated positions these, so not quite sure. It's quite a big one really, because I think if Harry wins this one, then he's going to be really nice and clear at the top. Whereas this could stop his streak otherwise, and Keith behind him, waiting to pound. So
and I think they've both played. Harry and Keith have both played, I think, all the events in the Grand Prix so far as well. Yeah.
They're. I think is it Keith's the one who's leading? I think, isn't he? I think Keith's
I have a feeling you're right. Let
me just.
I can't remember the exact scores, but I have a feeling Keith's in the lead. Yeah.
Blitz series.
Is he? Yeah. Because one of them, he said he'd had a liquid lunch first.
Blitz series 4, and where are the? Ah, there we are.
You're on the ECF website.
I'm on the ECF page, and I'm just trying to see Blitz leaderboards. Yeah, it's a bit of got to click a few times, but Keith is leading. He's won both events he's played in.
Very good.
And Harry has been second in both events. So
okay,
yeah,
these are the regulars.
But this is a tense situation here.
And who's ahead in the juniors, actually?
Oh, is there a juniors?
Yes, I think so.
There is indeed. Theo Corey.
Theo is ahead. So that is sorry, the one we've been following today.
Indeed. Whimsical Jammed.
Whimsical Jam, thank you.
And Mohammed Ismail, he's not Dynarod or Dynamo. He's
Dymonaut.
Dymonaut. That's the one. But he hasn't played. He didn't play the last event, and he hasn't played this one either. So Theo's really building up a big lead here in the juniors.
Yeah.
Oh, what is happening here? This is looking. You would have thought
all these diagonal pieces are coming in.
Yeah, this is looking pretty dangerous. This.
Why this knight on A5's been on Prix for like half the game, and nobody seems to mind.
No, sometimes the players just agree, that we're not going to take that one. There we are. So bishop D2, I think, maybe. No, rook E8. Okay. So this is very good for white now. Really big chances for Harry. He's got more time as well. But just, again, not trivial to... bishop C5, I wonder. Feels a bit wrong in a way to give up that bishop.
The bishop was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
he's trying to win this bishop on C8, I think.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably very nice. Maybe there's no real attacking chances. I mean, I think you've got Queen F6 there coming in. It's very nicely spotted, and Rook C7 now. Oh, Rook C7 would have been very good, but this is also very good. Very nice play, I have to say, from Harry. Very impressive. Rook b7. Yeah.
Just queen the a pawn now. Yeah.
Queen the a pawn. Bishop c4 now would be quite decent. Oh, bishop b5, very sensible. Ah, this is very good. Yeah, excellent. Well played, Harry.
Okay.
Big game there. Hey, John.
Oh, our audio key. We'll check that out afterwards.
Yeah, and the video's a bit drowsy too. Yeah, I was having that as well a little bit. It's a little bit. It looks a little bit fuzzy to me. Although I have to say, on the Game Changer channel and on Twitch, it's looking a bit fuzzy. On Game Changer, yeah, also looking a little bit fuzzy as well. So it's a bit tough. A bit tough, this internet streaming. It's you're never quite sure really what yeah, you know what.
Yeah, let's check in on Moonmaker again. Right. And Moonmaker.
No, Moonmaker. That's not James Bond, is it? That's Moon. What is James Bond? Moonstalker? No, Moon. Goldfinger. There was a moon one. There was a moon one. It's oh good lord, terrible memory. I'm just losing it completely. So against Edge Chess, who gave Harry Greaves such a tough game.
The checkmate now.
Come on, Moonmaker. G5 is the natural one.
Pawn, yeah.
Oh, Bishop E6. That's a little bit. That's really abandoning any hope of winning, I think. Because you can just take
Moonraker. Yes.
Raker, that's the one. That's the one.
Which is presumably where Moonmaker came from.
That would actually be interesting thing about where does Moonmaker come from? I can't. So Moonmaker's big problem is that he's quite a bit behind on time here.
Exactly how to attack. Deep Minds Alpha Zero v Stockfish. Yeah, that's a good one. Classic game, absolute classic.
King f6 now, but I think Moonmaker's going to a5 now would be quite reasonable, but I think Moonmaker's just going to run out of time here. Because also White's got this plan of going King d4 to c5, so I mean there's plenty of play in there. I think I would have gone maybe g5 and tried to just get the h pawn running, because the c pawn is not very useful. Yeah, I'm afraid this is just well, that e pawn is quite, although that e pawn is reasonably far, but it's just just in terms of time.
The a pawn's fast.
Yeah, the a pawn's fast, and I think you're going to queen first and attack the rook on f3. So yeah, and that one's very difficult there.
Yeah.
So at the top,
it's knight. He's made it into a knight, but it's not going to be enough.
That was clever. It's 48 for Harry, 42 for Atom Rod, and Whimsical jammed on 39. He's won a couple after that.
So you're singing Moonraker to the tune of Goldfinger.
Oh, good Lord. Sorry.
Right, I want to see It's Coming Home. Let's see It's Coming Home against Killer Move.
Killer Move, excellent. So, yeah. How many pawns is that? Just enough, really. So it's Killer Move. Killer Move is definitely not worse there. Obviously, time is the key.
Yeah.
And yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's in principle impossible for black to lose, although especially with a pawn on g6. Now it's a little bit more possible.
Yeah.
Or,
it's always possible, isn't it?
If you
You've only got 10 seconds left as well.
If you just left a pawn on g6 and just gone king f6 to e6, you might have been able to get away with that, depending on how fast you are. But this has gone now, practically speaking. I don't know, is this a theoretical win? I would have thought it would be, but it certainly is now. Yeah. Yeah. Hard luck killer move. Tough to play those ones.
Mm.
So 11 minutes left.
Kermit the Frog is on a bit of a...
He certainly is. Look at that.
Kermit the Frog is playing Harry.
Oh, Keith has just lost the game. That's that's going to be serious because I think Harry's still on a big streak here. So yeah, Harry playing Kermit the Frog again.
Yeah, just 10 minutes left of this month's Grand Prix Blitz arena.
So this is quite I think a well-known theoretical position, which should be perfectly fine for black here. I think Rook B8 is the move here. The only thing you've got to watch out for is
Magic Hotel Moonraker.
The only thing you've got to watch out for are these Rook takes D7 and then Bishop takes H7 ideas, which, but I don't think they're good in this position. So they're not good, are they? I don't think so. I don't think.
Which one? I think Rook takes D7.
Yeah, and then Bishop H7. You've got all sorts of ideas like that, but I don't think that's possible.
You could maybe do it. Yeah, it's maybe a threat now, isn't it?
It's definitely a threat now. That's right. So it would be quite nice. I think I can't remember the theory, unfortunately. I think maybe Bishop C8 here is possible, and then you can go. Maybe you can just go Knight takes D4. Just go for it, and because I think, I think Bishop C8 here is possible. I don't think you're getting horrifically done in any way because you've got that's because you've got this rook, you've got the rook on F2, rook on F8, and queen on A2 sort of converging on F2. So there's always quite a bit of counterplay there. This is risky though, because I could go Knight H7, yeah, that's the one, and then Knight takes G6 here. And I think that is going to be quite painful. And there's all sorts of things. You could even consider King H7 and Knight H5, which would be quite. But this looks like carnage now. Knight takes G6, takes E7. Yeah. Bishop F5 now is a good one, exploiting that pin on. Okay, this is.
That's good too. Swapping off the queens.
That's very safe. Yeah. Oh, good lord, Queen A2. Well, there we are. Not even swapping off the queens, it's winning it.
Winning the queen. Well done, Harry. Okay.
So I would say that Harry is now a dead cert. 8 minutes left. 56.
I'm going to look a little bit further down the field. And if you see one that appeals, then say, or otherwise we'll just pick one. Someone on a streak. Vanik Singh.
Vanik Singh. Okay, I can.
Oh, against Alex, the
good lord,
the arbiter.
So we're looking quite good for Vanik Singh because he is the exchange up, and he has the E file, and it looks like he's going to be swapping off the queens as well. So in terms of a complete whammy, that is.
We've got a request from Magic Hotel of "It's Coming Home," because then you can sing it. We'll pop back and see if we can find "It's Coming Home." It's coming home there. There we go. It's coming home.
It's coming home. It's coming home. Chess is coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. That's right, isn't it? Actually, I think that's right.
Is. That's the one. That is the one.
That's the one we always sing.
That is the one.
So.
How is this? Oh, it's a piece up though for Wheezy.
Yeah, no, not piece, but quite a lot of pawns.
3 pawns.
Wheezy doing a pretty good job here. Rook E7. This is quite nice. Oh, Rook E6 checkmate.
Oh.
Yay! There we are.
Well done, Weezix.
It's quite good. I haven't played a single game here today. I've
now what about Frankie GM? Let's see. Frankie GM is on a streak. Oh, but not playing currently. What about Sook is on a streak, not playing either? Okay.
Checkmate, lots on the streak. Playing Atomrod, actually.
Harry the BK, who I think is maybe our 8-year-old.
Oh, good lord.
Anyway, I think he's a junior player. And Zico 996.
I'm having a look. I'm trying to find them. BK,
just at the top of the second page.
Top of the second page. Zico 966. There we are. Yeah, got him. Oh, good lord. Queen B6. So there's a piece though. A piece has dropped somewhere.
It looks like white is a piece up. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's the GF now. Yeah. GF and the piece is going to be one back.
Piece goes back.
Yeah, knight C2 was probably the one you wanted to do, really. Yeah, this is well. That's not bad for Harry the BK. Good result. Getting the piece, getting a blundered piece back straight away.
All right, I'm going to look in another game. We've just got a few minutes left. Let's see. Jan Moore against Real Baggy, FIDE Master.
Jan Moore against Real Baggy. Let's have a look. So Jan, yeah, number 4 still. So done very well. Rook D1 now, simply, and then King F1. And or yeah, F3 is possible too, but King F1 is probably the nicest. The only trick you can fall for is that you go Rook D7 to E7 or something, but or Rook D6 is very.
Now, what if you attack the bishop? Yeah, then you just rooks first and then move the bishop.
Yeah, we take on D8, bishop wherever, E5, C7. Bishop B6 now is quite good. No, okay.
Bishop won't run out of squares, will it?
No. But I mean, just A7 is easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if Rook D5, I can go C4, and just okay, bishop up there, and Rook A2, bishop B3 now. Afterwards, yeah, there we are. Back.
Magic Hotel liked your rendition of It's Come Home.
Excellent. Any more requests? I mean,
I'm trying to find now another one that's a.
Since I'm not playing. Well, I mean, there's Kermit the Frog. It's not easy being green, blending with so many ordinary things, and that's all I can remember of that song. It's.
Right, I've looked for Dangerous Kid here against Harry Grieve.
Oh, right. Actually, we saw Harry playing this opening against David Wilson in the first round, didn't we?
Yes.
But this is going, by now, all of his openings are going very, very well. Picked up a pawn.
He's in the zone.
And knight E5's coming into G6. I don't think, only got 2 minutes left. Dangerous Kid, yeah, he can't wait. He's got to play some moves. I wouldn't, but I think Harry could well win this.
This knight looks really strong.
Harry's got 30 seconds to win this and make this count, but I think it's going to work, to be honest, because you're just picking up the queen.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Yeah. Should be good for Harry.
Oh, we can go knight G6, take F8, to G6, take C7.
Yeah.
There we are.
It's enough.
That's very good.
Over.
Okay,
what about Whimsical Jam is
68. Look at that, 22 points clear now. He's really now.
Yeah.
Oh, Yanmore is paused. So the question is, can Whimsical Jam make this one? He's got 2 minutes. Oh, and he's better.
Yeah, he's gone into an end game. He's got to stop this. He can take the pawn.
Yeah, it's 152. No, he's definitely. Oh, get your king onto a light square. Whimsical Jam onto a light square, please. Oh, that's better. That's better. Light square. Phew. Okay, bishop e4. Anything. But he's falling behind against edge chess.
Oh, just on time, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah. No, bishop c4. Oh, good lord. Oh, dear. Oh. Okay. This is not bad. However, are we ever going to be able to do anything?
It's going to be on time.
Come on, just that's positive. Yes, that's not bad either. Well, that's even good news as well. Come on,
5 seconds only.
No, he's not going to make it.
Whimsical
He's not going to
Jam.
make it. Yeah, just edge chess is just keeping it
just
alive.
yeah.
Hard luck, Whimsical Jam.
Okay.
That would have been for 3rd place. Hard luck.
Okay, there's just a minute left on this tournament.
So Square Taker, no, Square Taker's not playing. So I think that the place
Let's
is
look at
like
Harry against Stanbad.
Oh, Stanbad. Let's have a look. So pretty good position there, but I don't think Harry's going to win this in 30 seconds. So I think I mean, b5 to b4, gaining space on the queen side is a pretty good thing. Knight f8 to g6 to f4 is possible as well. Rook h8 now would be a good one to throw in, but I think no worries about it. You're not going to make it, but I think Harry will definitely end up winning this one. So after a bit of a tricky start for Harry, he's won this one very convincingly. So 23 games, 87% win rate, very good. Keith also had a bit of a rough patch, just in the middle there, but came back strongly. And well done, Jam Moore, for 40 points, and hard luck, Whimsical Jam. The couple of heartbreakers there, otherwise could have got 3rd place there. But okay, great stuff, and well done, Square Taker. A little late burst there.
This rook here can't White go. No, because then the other rook goes. Yeah, it's just a trade.
Yeah, no, this looks completely winning now for. I can go knight takes g1 here, and then bishop takes h2, protects the knight on g1. So yeah, very, very impressive there.
Okay, please follow us on Twitch and on Game Changer to get more commentary.
But especially on Twitch, if you've already subscribed to us on our Game Changer channel, do go for Twitch, because that's the main ECF commentary site, and it's not just going to be us. It's going to be I think lots of people probably doing commentary on there on lots of the events. So do follow that one. I think plenty of stuff there, but also of course do keep on watching out on our Game Changer site, because there is always good stuff happening there. And we've actually reached 5,000 subscribers, amazingly enough. I think 5,040 or something like that. So that's pretty good, really. So do keep on watching that as well. But anyway, thanks very much for being part of this, and see you for the next event.
Yeah, and so Harry Grieve is first on 68 Atomrod, takes second on 46, and junior players in 3rd and 4th, Jan Moore and Whimsical Jam, and then Square Taker Tom Villiers is in 5th. There we go. Thanks all very much for watching.
Thanks very much.